Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Summer Games Fest 2024 coverage in what promises to be the final event of this year's Summer Games Fest. And we've saved the best till last. It's Ubisoft Forward. Oh, nice! I was just keeping an eye on the stream, and someone posted something anti-Semitic in the chat. That's really good. The Ubisoft stream chat, not this chat. This chat is very well behaved. Yeah, we've just got to get through this. I don't know if it's an hour or 2 hours. Apparently we're going to see some Star Wars Outlaws and some Assassin's Creed Shadow. That's always, you know, Assassin's Creed Shadow, that's fun. Outlaws, I'm not really fussed either way, to be perfectly honest with you. You know, it is what it is. I'll reserve judgment until I see it out there and actually being played, and then maybe I'll decide, but I don't really trust Ubisoft with basically any of their games. Like, Assassin's Creed is flying by on some very, very undeserved goodwill purely because of how much I've wanted this setting for an Assassin's Creed game. Because I've not bought a Ubisoft game in years, because I think Ubisoft's a terrible company just in terms of their culture and how they operate, and B, they haven't really made very many good games. It's sad. I'm sad to say, but we'll see. We'll see. Right, we've got about 4 minutes till it starts. Apparently, people complaining of Ubisoft being woke in the comments. Jesus Christ! The Twitch chat, the YouTube chat is racist as fuck. I saw like clip stuff from like Reddit and stuff of just like all the fucking anti-woke. I fucking hate that term. Anti-woke crowd and the comments they were making on all the videos. Classic combination of just outright racism and being like, oh, this looks like DEI or Sweet Baby Inc. or all that fucking dog shit. Because there was like a woman or a black person on screen. And the gamers can't have that. God, no. We can't have like representation of parts of our community. Ridiculous. What kind of world would we live in if something like that was allowed to happen? Anyway, where are we at? 2 minutes 53. I've got one last person to ping. I'll switch to the game view, because why not?
We are unlocking level 40 and the entire endgame for all Division 2 players.
Oh, nice, Division 2.
Show later today to hear more about the Year 6 updates. Now, let's take a look at what's coming with Season 1.
Yeah, let's see. What is that? Division? I haven't really played Division in a long time. I haven't played a Far Cry game since... I did play Far Cry 5. I finished Far Cry 5 and was immensely disappointed with the ending. And the game in general, to be honest. There was a lot to like, but also a lot to hate in Far Cry 5.
The Kelso has betrayed you.
Ubisoft being cowards and not committing to saying anything with that game was, I think, my biggest objection I had to it. I'm just going to reset the chat just to be sure.
You want the truth, Agent?
But, yeah. We're going to be sleepwalking through this. It's been a long weekend of streams, so I'll be glad when this is done and I can have a night off. What is it? There's Siege, there's The Division, there's Ubisoft is For Honor, right? There's Far Cry, there's Assassin's Creed. It's just, so much of it is just boring bilge, man. Punching it into hyperdrive, chat. Fucking yes. Let's do this. Let's fucking go.
We're just seconds out from the main show. Don't miss our amazing post-show where we'll dive deeper into some exclusive gameplay. But now, and I've always wanted to say this, it's time to join the crew in a galaxy far, far away. Welcome to Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah, I don't think we'll stick around for the post-show, to be honest. Just check what settings. Okay, 1080-60 is what is all we're gonna get. You'd think they'd be streaming it at 4K. Like, you know, the fucking Game Awards streamed at 4K. There's like, yeah, as I said, I mean, Star Wars Outlaws could be interesting. I do want to see more like actual gameplay for Assassin's Creed Shadows. If we do get to see that, that'll be good. Oh, Ubisoft Forward is a live event. Oh. Brave choice. Ubisoft and live events have never really gone down well together. I feel like they were probably one of the groups that was probably the most glad that E3 stopped being a thing. You know what, I'm glad I can still hear this okay, because my right headphone, like half of it's just sort of fallen apart. So the only thing holding it together is the fact that it's clamped to my ear rather than what's meant to be happening. It might be repairable, but they are quite old headphones, so maybe it's time for a change. But I wonder if I can see when I ordered these. They don't appear to be... Did I order them from SteelSeries website directly? I have no idea how long I've had these headphones. Oh.
Hey, new record. At the top, where it should be. Let's go, Nix.
All right.
Hello everyone, I'm Matthias Karlsson, Game Director at Massive Entertainment. Today, we'll show you a different type of adventure. And as we journey across multiple systems, we will come across many opportunities for a scoundrel.
That's really weird. I worked with a programmer called Matthias Karlsson.
Find elusive experts scattered across the galaxy. These experts will help Kay pick up new skills to survive in the underworld.
Different spelling, though.
We're looking for a gunslinger who can teach us some new tricks. Our intel points to the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine.
That's always the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine. I get it. It's recognizable.
We're picking up in Accra Station. A remnant of the Clone Wars, it used to be a refueling station that now acts as a trade hub for illegal contraband. It's a great place to resupply.
Come quick! These deals won't last forever.
Merchants are often affiliated with a syndicate and might offer you a special deal if you're in good standing with them.
Can I help you?
This kind of business attracts all kinds of shipjackers, contract brokers, and corrupt officials.
Need your name cleared from the wanted list.
Your ship, the Trailblazer, is a refined EML 850, the last of its kind. On board, you'll find everything you need to finalize your preparations.
Hey, Andy.
Hi, Kay. Space.
Each planet has its own system for you to explore, and many opportunities to make a few credits, which you can choose to engage with or not.
I am under attack! My ship will not survive long!
This is Kay Vess on board the Trailblazer. I'm coming to help.
Turret activated, Kay.
One down.
To be honest, I'm not really seeing anything here that's that special. I mean, then again, how much can you do with, I guess, with space combat? But
Happy to help. And you can tell Gorak he owes Kay Vess a ship.
In space, your actions also have consequences and can impact your reputation with syndicates. This optional dogfight allowed us to improve our reputation with the Pikes while making a few credits.
Spooling up the hyperdrive.
Now let's continue our journey and head to Tatooine.
at least the hyperspace, thing looks nice, but you'd expect as much. I have a feeling that Lucas was probably very specific about that. It has to look exactly like this.
Tatooine space. Edge of the galaxy.
The Tattoo system is in the clutches of the Hutt cartel. Our reputation with them is poor, so we best be on our way.
If your reputation with them is poor, I mean, that theoretically suggests that you've done something to piss them off. I feel like all these cartels, you should start off as negative with. I'll give them credit. It's a nice little level transition there. And how fast are they gonna? Pretty quick loading time as well.
Legendary Mos Eisley, the infamous hive of scum and villainy.
I like how there's only one place to dock in the entirety of Mos Eisley there.
Or explore what the city has to offer.
If the game's going to be good, this is where I think its quality will be.
City is a dream come true for our team, allowing us to show parts of Mos Eisley you've never seen before.
Room for one more?
There are many opportunities for a scoundrel, including working your way in with the Hutt cartel. Most of Tatooine's economy is under their control, even though the increased Imperial presence has been hurting their business. But first, we need to pick up the trail of our expert gunslinger. The best place to start is the cantina. By asking around, we learn of a pirate who is deadly with the blaster and who used to work for the Hutt cartel. Our intel leads to one of their storehouses, located in the southern hills. Traveling to your destination can be an adventure in itself. As you move across scorching dunes and dusty valleys, you'll quickly realize that this lawless desert planet
they've done their
still holds
work with the
many
world
mysteries.
building. It looks very pretty. Because it's Star Wars, I might be willing to give it a go. The space combat looked uninspired,
Reach our
though.
destination. We need to locate our storehouse and find our way into this heavily guarded fortress without triggering the alarm.
Busy place.
But these cuts are making me wonder how empty is this big world, is the one question. There's one question I've got.
All right. Maybe there's a data pad or something that can tell me who that old gunslinger is. Nix, attack. Good job, buddy.
Interesting way to do.
Nix, do you sense anyone close?
This is a very convenient little animal. Okay, I'm glad that person noticed, because that would have been, that was absolutely not, that was ridiculously bad stealth there.
Alright, let's see what we have here. Yes, I got it.
I had no idea what just happened there, but but it interests me at least a little bit.
Wait, Quint? That sheriff from Wayfar used to work for the Huts? I should talk to her. Oh, come on!
We've been spotted, but we now know where to find our gunslinger. Let's get out of here quick.
Interesting that they suddenly went down the damage route. They could have just as easily done the stun.
We need a quick exit.
Uh,
Come on, Nix.
these little cinematic elements are interesting. Like, what happened if you killed them all? What would happen with the cinematic there? I assume that it's not actually going to have any of those. That's just something they put in for the show.
You again. If you're still looking for Haas, I haven't seen him.
Actually, I'm here for you. I heard you're the best shot on the planet.
Oh, and you
The
want
whole
to be
planet.
second best. Now is not a good time. The Huts are coming, and I need to get ready. Get your blaster out.
What we have just shown you is the beginning of one of the many adventures you can go on in Star Wars Outlaws. Whether you want to learn new blaster skills, upgrade your speeder,
It's definitely something I'll reserve judgment for until people have bought, other people have bought it and played it. Like, it's definitely not a purchase on launch for me,
finding an expert is always
purely because I just
a
don't trust them.
galaxy full of opportunities.
We should get moving.
Surviving in the workers' district in Canto Bight. Seeing the rich get richer while pulling off small cons with your buddy Nix is all you've ever known. After crossing one of the galaxy's elite, you end up hunted, with your one chance of freedom being an impossible task: to pull off one of the greatest heists of all time. To increase your chances of survival, you'll need to seek out elusive experts scattered all across the Outer Rim. From a skilled pirate-turned-sheriff gunslinger to a sabacc high roller who has perfected sleight of hand, or even a group of scrap-hoarding Jawas that can fit off-market parts to your starship. Follow rumors.
That should just be a
whisper
game where you just play
between
as
locals, or a
Jawa
tip-off from a
shopkeepers.
cantina bartender
The whole game is
that
just
will
you going
lead
around
you
as Jawas,
to their
just
location
scavenging
before
and selling
embarking on
parts.
shady and often dangerous jobs to grow from a street thief into a fearless outlaw. But as a wanted scoundrel, it's in your best interest only to stick around long enough to get what you need before jumping to a brand new location. Syndicates and their leaders such as Lady Kira and Jabba the Hutt have their hand in every part of the galaxy, from the darkest corner of Acre Station to the lawless sands of Tatooine. Build your reputation with them to earn lucrative rewards, or gamble everything.
I remember the dev team's just got a bear.
And double-cross
That's
them
cool.
to
I
land yourself
fuck
a
with
big
that.
score. On behalf of Massive Entertainment, along with our co-development studios all across Ubisoft, and of course, Lucasfilm Games, it's my privilege to share another look at this childhood dream come true that we've crafted with passion and wonder. We hope you love it too. If you're willing to take the risk, the galaxy is full of opportunity.
Okay, it's just a... Ooh, maybe not.
Welcome to the first ever open world Star Wars game. Set in the dangerous golden age of the underworld.
Let's raise the stakes, shall we?
Okay.
You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel looking to start a new life. Kay gets pulled into a plan that will change everything.
I believe if you follow the plan, no one gets hurt.
That droid looks cool.
Fortunately, she won't do it alone. From childhood, Kay and Nix have been inseparable partners.
You're welcome.
Helping each other every step of the way.
All right.
I like the idea of there being like a lot of fisticuffs
Using
action.
their
But
criminal skills and tools. Kay and Nix will have to constantly adapt to every scenario.
Nix, you want to drop that for me? Come on.
it'll be interesting if they have a lot of different stuff that you can get Nix to interact with.
If you don't want me to sound the alarm, you'll get me out of here.
As your versatility grows, gain access to new skills and more lucrative contracts.
There she is.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
And in this world, your actions have consequences.
I can't let you walk out of here. I'm gonna finish it. Shame.
And reputation is everything.
Where is he?
The bigger the risk, the bigger the reward, and more attention you'll receive from some of the most notorious syndicates of the galaxy.
And how did you think it was going to end?
Tell the governor the payments will not increase.
It's up to you where your loyalties lie.
Hey, Nix!
They've really showed that little thing laughing several times now.
This is getting bad. Hold tight!
So as your exploits grow...
Oh, pre-order available now.
Hang on!
Scattered across the stars are unique locations, rich biomes, environments...
Like I can imagine some of the open world stuff being good. Like the actual world design is always really good in Ubisoft games. It's just the problem is it's big. The worlds are empty and full of shite objectives.
Or roam the lawless planet of Tatooine. When it's time to move, pilot Kay's Trailblazer to transition from planet to planet.
ND, fire up the hyperdrive.
Ready to jump.
Once you land, you can explore all these worlds on Kay's S-57 Cardinal speeder.
The wee creature's cute. I'll give him that.
This is the life of an outlaw. A life where you fight, explore, and infiltrate parts of the galaxy you never thought possible. There are opportunities at every turn, and if you're willing to take the risk...
The one thing I hope they make sure to do is that make sure there's like lots of like original planets, and not just like, hey, remember this planet from this bit of Star Wars media. Like, you know, it's a huge fucking universe. Pre-order now. Soft original.
Watch me detonate.
Oh, is this Siege? Yeah. One new map per month. Who are the GSK? Maybe it didn't say GSK. GSK is a pharma company. Oh wait, no, GSK Defiant. Free eruption skins if you play in the next 48 hours, guys. Oh, but here we go. I had a workmate play this and said it was absolute crap. Just like all the ship mechanics from Assassin's Creed 4, but somehow with less content.
Since our launch, it's been very exciting watching the community grow and have fun with the world we created. We've gathered a lot of your feedback during Season 1, and we are continuing to work with you, our community, to bring an engaging and immersive naval...
This is actually just... I'm just bored watching this. I just don't really care.
Season 2, Chorus of Havoc has just begun and introduces a new narrative arc with brand new Sea Lords, the Huback Twins. Armand and Bertrand are set to challenge you with their orchestral fleet and reward you with new loot if you are victorious. You will also get a brand new ship, the Brig. It's fast, maneuverable, and perfect as a warship or smuggling vessel. This season will have you face off against a vicious and hungry new sea monster, the Megalodon, Lestari. Special time-limited events.
I mean, sea monsters are cool.
Dragons Regatta boat races will have you competing for additional rewards to customize your ships and arsenal. We've also added community-requested features, including fleet management, allowing you to assign your ships to a POI, secure your profits, expand your empire, and deliver precious pieces of aid. New solo.
I mean, the videos make it look alright, I guess. I'm just, yeah. I've never seen my workmate stop playing a game during his lunch break because he disliked it that much, but this was one of them. Hey Pastry, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Sorry you've had to join during what is almost definitely going to be the worst of the events this year, but we're here watching Ubisoft.
Renegade of the naval faction, the Dragon's Claw. This new Sea Lord will create a big impact on the open seas and brings new
cool character design there.
Stories and rewards.
Yeah, how you doing, Pastry? How's your Monday been?
Sea monster like never before, a flying dragon, resurfaced after eons of slumber. A new 5v5 PvP mode will offer new ways to play, progress, and obtain rewards.
Doing well. Good, good. Glad to hear.
Will be a key feature of season 3.
How's the game dev going?
And you can also try it separately as part of our free trial.
No big deal. Can't all be winners. That's true.
Thank you to all.
Especially considering how good some of the previous events have been. So some of the previous showcases have been. I just have a lot of distrust for Ubisoft games. Like, even the ones that look good, I'm taking with a huge pinch of salt because Ubisoft usually manage to not deliver. I got DVD looking to bounce around as a screensaver. Hell yeah. We'd love to see it.
Hello everyone. I'm Gwen Vero, brand director for Prince of Persia.
I thought when I saw those two torches it was Prince of Persia.
Since 1989,
high level stuff. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Players have gone on epic adventures.
I played that Prince of Persia, or sorry, tried to play that Prince of Persia. Me and my dad couldn't figure out the controls because all we had was a floppy disk, no instruction manual.
Gravity, running on walls, rewinding time to avoid traps, and defeating mythical creatures. To celebrate the 35th anniversary of this iconic franchise, we wanted to give you new, exhilarating adventures. Back in January, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown released to critical acclaim.
I'm a huge fan of Prince of Persia. I never really played any of them beyond that original one.
Today, Ubisoft Montpellier has a special treat for you all. Check it out.
Oh yeah, well, it is a cool concept.
Thank you for all the love you shared about our game and the free updates released over the past months. It's been thrilling to watch.
Wow, but the fucking Lord. Oh!
And now,
What the fuck was that?
first title update, available for free, called Divine Trials.
Okay, an update. Hey Blob Studios. Free content updates. I don't remember this. I remember when this Prince of Persia released. It was like a few weeks after it released. Me and all my friends were saying, "Oh, I didn't know the new Prince of Persia released yet." I think it's really cool that they did go back to 2D side scrolling. That's like, you know, considering the series history with 3D, that was a risk, and I think it was a good risk because. Lost Crown, Ubisoft. It came out back in March. Yeah? Bloody DLC. Hey, at least they announced the DLC plenty of time after it launched.
But we are not stopping there. Ubisoft has partnered with the indie studio Evil Empire to bring their amazing independent spirit to the franchise. The Rogue Prince of Persia, which released just a few weeks ago, is a fast-paced action platforming roguelite. Throughout the early access phase,
roguelite seems like a good fit for it as well.
While also delivering regular updates and additional content. Here's a taste.
I don't think I've seen much of this one.
This just before early access release, while everyone is in full debugging mode and completely freaking out. So by the time you see this, the Rogue Prince of Persia would have been out for 2 weeks already. And it's time to thank you, people from the future, for all your love and the billions of sales we've made.
Custom map creation would be a good idea too. That could be interesting, yeah.
Positive reviews. Today, I can happily announce that our first update, the Temple of Fire, is about to release. Check it out.
I guess with something as old as Prince of Persia, letting other people work with the license is probably kind of nice, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're probably just going to get variations of Metroidvanias and roguelikes, but it looks quite pretty.
finally, I will leave you with a glimpse of what we are calling our love letter to one of the most beloved games in the entire series.
That'll be Warrior Within.
One that I'm sure you'll agree is truly timeless. Thank you.
Or I guess Sands of Time. Is this going to be Sands of Time remake then? Warrior Within was considered the best one, I believe, wasn't it? But obviously Sands of Time was like where... Sands of Time is where everyone was reminded Prince of Persia existed and when it became popular again. That's a lot of applause for a whole lot of nothing.
With Rocksmith Plus, you can learn guitar and piano fast anytime.
Oh, I forgot they did
anywhere.
Rocksmith.
From your PC, mobile, and now PlayStation. Discover thousands of hit songs from artists like Metallica, Tom Petty, Coldplay, and Linkin Park, with new songs added each month. Enjoy practice tools to hone your skills, like adaptive difficulty and tab or sheet music view. Whether you're a beginner or expert, anyone can learn with Rocksmith Plus. Plus, get real-time feedback with personalized AI recommendations to grow your skills each day. And best of all, new users can download Rocksmith Plus free with access to a limited number of songs, lessons, and features. Try for free today.
Oh yeah, this is a game.
No freaking way. Oh my god.
Like, it looks pretty.
This looks so nice.
I'll give them the credit where credit's due for that, but wasn't it just another case of fuck all to do?
I got goosebumps.
Nice and easy. We're gonna be best pals.
Whoa! Yo, let's go!
Nice. Slide and punch a guy. It's great.
Like, don't get me wrong, it looks incredibly pretty. But, yeah, again, it just struck... I mean, I just don't trust Ubisoft open world games.
The battle has been won.
The Skybreaker.
It is time to heal, rejoice, and celebrate. Welcome to the great games.
Target is secured.
Get down! They tried to break us. But we'll rise stronger.
Man, their stream is so bad in terms of its quality, you know. There's nothing wrong with mine, there's nothing wrong with mine. So, this is all on their end that it looks that it, you know, we're getting fucking pixelation and just it looking like ass. Navi shouldn't be able to survive that many bullets coming at them. They're, you know, they're pretty squishy. Fucking season pass for single player games, man. What an actual fucking load of shite. Wait, the crew's still going?
What a first year we had with the Crew Motorfest.
Or am I thinking of a different game? I might be thinking of Drive Club. That's so scummy. I mean, it's par for the course. That's another reason I don't trust Ubisoft. You wait until their game is completely done and then you can buy it with all the DLC for a pittance.
Customization, and you will discover our latest playlist, Donk versus the Rider. Now, let's talk about the future. I'm thrilled to give you a first look at our festival program for the year to come.
Jesus Christ.
Motorfest will continue to grow with more season, cars, and playlists. We will start with Season 5 and a huge surprise. We know many of you love spending hours exploring our beautiful world. So, what about discovering a new playground? Yes, a brand new Hawaiian
I'll play up 5 hours for free.
And the launch of Season 5 for free. Season 5 will also bring a sequel to a fan favorite playlist with Men in Japan, Volume 2. Year 2 will introduce a brand new gameplay experience. Chase and Takedown arrive at Motorfest. Let's have a look.
I don't know why, but that just doesn't sound like that voice belongs to him. I don't know, there was something a bit odd about it. It was like, it clearly was his, but it also felt like it was being dubbed.
We're driven by the chase. Always on the lookout. And once our
Why did they give that Doberman so much cake?
it's on.
Fucking furries, man. Also, why? It was a really overfed Doberman. They're usually quite wiry dogs. Welcome to the crafts portion of the stream.
There's no rest for us, as the chase never stops.
That was a terrible trailer.
The Chase Squad will be joining Motorfest in November as
Jesus.
PvE content. To find out more, tune into our next The Crew Showcase in September.
Wouldn't be a Ubisoft live show without some kind of fuck up there. I'm glad we got it, you know? Why are they doing it live, man? Like...
By order of the Emperor, my fellow Romans, I bring forth tidings of hope across our glorious
He looks like the dude from one of the dudes from the dude from Gladiator who died whilst they were filming it.
For we stand on the threshold of a new age. Our streets shall be lined with abundance. Our fields shall yield bountiful harvests, and our coffers shall overflow with wealth. An era of prosperity dawns upon us, heralded by the arrival of a new governor.
You can take it from here.
That told us nothing. Please tell. New House of the Dragon's character just dropped. Alright, we're gonna get some footage.
That was awesome. Hi, my name is Manuel Reiner. I'm creative director.
And hi, I'm Hay Anderson, brand director. And it's with great pleasure and enthusiasm that we, on behalf of the Ubisoft Mind Studio, stand before you to give you a glimpse into the extraordinary new chapter that is Anno 117 Pax Romana. A fan favorite setting that's been highly awaited.
Yeah, he looked like Oliver Reed in Gladiator.
On both PC and console. But today, we embark on an unparalleled journey. Just imagine, it's the year 117, time of the Pax Romana.
Yes, and united by conquest, the Empire found its way to peace.
And also a little bit
become
like
a
old Russell
cultural
Crowe,
melting pot.
funnily enough.
Anno 117 Pax Romana will deliver Roman gaming experience unlike anything you have ever played.
Sorry, that trying to put that in a hashtag is insane. They should have just called it Anno 117 or Pax Romana, but don't hashtag the whole thing.
Civilized Roman wants to be, or the traditional Roman heartlands, Latium, close to the hungry heart of empire.
Manu, I'm so excited for this game.
Same for me.
And there are so many more exciting features and details that we'll reveal in time. So stay tuned for next year as Anno 117 Pax Romana will be releasing on both PC and console. But it's with great passion and excitement that we bring this 25-year-old timeless game here to the main stage at Ubisoft Forward. And to our core, loyal fans, a massive thank you.
I don't know anything about Anno 117.
None of this would be possible.
Thank you, everyone.
Oh. For Honor, I did wonder if this was going to show up. I've got a friend who plays this from time to time, and I think he says it's alright. I think it took them a while to kind of work out what they were doing with it. Yeah, it's uncanny, I know, right? AC Shadow's first gameplay reveal is next. Get ready! To be fair, this is the only thing I'm interested in seeing from the Ubisoft presentation. Okay, yeah, the Anno games have been going since the... Since 1998, to be fair. Oh, fuck yeah, Monopoly. Beta footage. Trackmania is quite a cool one. Trackmania's like got a big speedrunning community, so I respect it. Battlecore. Not heard of Battlecore Arena before. Play for free, oh, you know. Again, another big risk. When a game is free to play, again, pinch of salt. Yeah, I'm here for AC2, glad I made it. Yeah. It's the one thing that matters here. Because they're finally doing a setting people have been asking for like 15 years at this point. But when did AC2 come out? Because that's when I started asking for it. ...2009, exact, yeah, 15 years. And to be honest, it probably won't even be as good as Ghost of Tsushima, which is very good. And I'll really need to finish before I pick this up. Like, you know, we've had some excellent samurai games since AC, you know, in the time it took them to not make this game. It's very cool that it's Yasuke. I will continue to say that. I think it's awesome that they decided to go with Yasuke as the protagonist, because... Do you reckon it was... So I don't know. I think it could have been an influence. I think Ghost of Tsushima's success may have been a point.
Who are you? We are the shadows.
That served the light.
There was something I was saying from the earlier video. The fact that Yasuke is like half a foot taller than everyone else is going to be really funny because, it, you know, not just is he a samurai, he's also going to be a lot stronger than a lot of people he's fighting. Like just this big towering, strong motherfucker.
Hello everyone, I'm Charles Benoit, Game Director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. I'm very proud to be here today to present our dream project, a game that we have wanted to make for a very long time. Yes, we're finally going to feudal Japan at the end of Sengoku era. It It was a period of war where clans were fighting for power, a turning point in history.
I do imagine it's probably been on the list of locations, similar to how like Forza Horizon, they'll have like a short list of locations. They'll have probably had something similar for Assassin's Creed.
In a time where the greatest warrior became heroes and inspired the most amazing and well-known epic fantasies, the samurai and the shinobi. Two perfect archetypes for our duo protagonist. You'll embody the deadliest trained assassin in history, the shinobi, with Nawe, a young woman from the mountains of Higa province.
I also love how much this game has upset the incels. It's incredible. The double whammy of a woman and a black man.
Through the eyes of Yasuke, an historical character whose legend is surrounded by mysteries. It allows us to tell the story of a foreigner who becomes a samurai under Oda Nobunaga, the most powerful daimyo at that
Like, it's a great setup, because a lot of these assassin games are about people who have to learn how to become assassins. So having having like a fish out of water story, it works so well.
Between both characters. Play either as Yasuke, a strong combat-focused samurai, or as Nawe, the agile and stealthy shinobi. And as you progress in your adventure, you'll feel the time passing like never before. We're introducing a full year cycle where you'll be able to rediscover a location under different season and weather. For example, in winter, ice may prevent you from going underwater. But as the season gets warmer, you can now use spawns to approach your enemies. Or heavy rain will help you to blend in the environment, to lurk or escape your opponents. You can also use your surroundings to your favor. At night, extinguish lanterns and destroy brazier to vanish in the shadows. Each day and season bring its own challenges. But today, I'm really excited to share an extended look at Assassin's Creed Shadows gameplay.
Fuck yes, let's do it.
You're about to see a sequence where Nawe and Yasuke are hunting corrupted daimyo through beautiful parts of Japan. You'll see the dynamic of our two heroes, and now they complement their strengths with the unstoppable force of Yasuke and the deadly skills of Nawe. Thank you everyone, enjoy.
Yeah, I do like that Yasuke is also not just like a skilled warrior, but also just a bit of a fucking living tank. That's
Peace and war, benevolence and cruelty. I tread my own path in this divided land.
Like, look, he's got a big fucking club as well. What Chad?
Fukuyama. At last. The fields are busy. A big harvest requires many hands.
Some of these people are looking a little scrawny. What a mountain of... Look at him! He's like a head taller than everyone else. Like, actually just a fucking walking mountain.
And merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
I hope you get an option to have them all speak in Japanese like you get in Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, chat, we know what's happening here.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Samurai sir, this way, I beg you. Hurry sir, please.
Right behind you, little one.
Oh Baba, I brought someone.
Ikimaru, I wonder where you went.
Oh, he looks so cool.
One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes, but you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps.
I feel like they've done a pretty good job with his hair as well. Like, I know the discussion of black hair has always been like a big thing,
Is that so?
and it looks really good.
See it done. For this life, if not the next.
I do want to know who's voicing him. I mean, this is like some classic AC stuff, but it's almost like Yasuke's job is not to blend in, but to stand out completely. And then now he's obviously going to be your stealthy archetype, which is cool. It's interesting that that's how they're splitting it up. Like, one character is kind of like the big fucking warrior, and then the other one's going to be the self, because they're all obviously bowing to Yasuke and stuff. But I bet if you were playing as Naue here, like, I don't know if it's like you have to play certain characters for certain missions or not, but they'd all be ignoring her. Yeah, the contrast is great. Because previously, like what in? Oh, that was a bit.
I told you, keep walking.
Yeah, look at that. It's just a big fuck off club. Tanjiro-kun da! Tanjiro-kun! I don't like that they are once again doing like life bars, like RPG style. I really wish that we could go back to the thing where you one-shot everything. Fucking hell, man. He really is just an actual fucking beast of a man. I'm kind of here for it, but again, I wish everything was just like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, like the one-shot kill kind of thing. Been lurking anything good? I mean, the Star Wars Outlaw stuff was okay. The ship combat looks incredibly generic. But now we've got this, which looks decent.
There's another. Up the road toward the castle. A corrupt samurai named Fujioka. Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him.
Man should be sending people into orbit with that club. I feel like that guy didn't deserve to die there.
You will have to spill it first.
I really wish the stream was higher quality. And that's not on my end. That's on theirs. Like, I'll be honest, the combat, it looks okay, but honestly, Ghost of Tsushima does it better. No, obviously they've got to do 2 sets of combat here. Okay, Ghost of Tsushima, you don't do that. So that's pretty cool.
I was going to handle this.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers. He has been starving the people here for some time.
Look at the size difference between the two of them. He's like twice her width and more than a head taller.
Before we send our allies to look for him, he'll be difficult to find.
Like, I feel like I will still give it a try. I'll still play it, but...
He's there.
Who will take the lead?
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate?
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
They will not stand a chance. But be careful in there.
Don't worry. I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
Okay, so yeah, you pick them for specific missions there.
To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head?
So we're gonna get to see some assassin-y gameplay now. Like, the life bar stuff didn't look too bad, but it was just... I did really like it when in Assassin's Creed you could just one-tap everybody. You were also quite weak. And obviously, you're assassinating people here.
You're mine now, Snake.
Who did that?
Gosh, she's very cat-like, isn't she? Like, you can definitely see it needs a good polish pass.
You dig himself a trench with those nightly footsteps. That or a grave.
A grave, huh?
God, can you imagine if they'd actually just assassinated just some just an unarmed person? It's cool that they give you the choice, but also kind of mental. Oh, we're gonna get a classic here. In Ghost of Tsushima, you have to unlock that ability, which always felt a bit weird to me, but it's really fun to do. Like, I am very much vibing in Ghosts with the
I need to hide.
Couldn't she have just stabbed him through the door?
All of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger!
Despite everything, I have a feeling that they're going to do make every effort they can to not make the Japanese characters racist in this, whilst in Shogun, it's really funny how out and out racist everyone is to Blackthorn.
Good riddance.
Just constantly calling him a filthy, smelly barbarian at every fucking opportunity.
A daimyo like that deserves a slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
And then Blackthorn in return calling the Japanese a bunch of fucking weirdos, and then he also calls the Portuguese a bunch of fucking filthy cretins. It's just that, man, everybody is so racist to each other in that show. I feel like he would have heard that. Oh no, I'm not liking this. This is Dynasty Warriors combat.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Like, it's cool for Yasuke because he can just fucking absolutely bully on them with a big ass war club. And his katana.
You being allies then.
Again, I love the seeing the two standing together. That's awesome. November 15th. Was that already announced? Is that news? It's like 3 days early with Ubisoft Plus. Why would you do that? Why would you play it before the day one patch? Why would you play the version without the day one patch? And pay for the premium and pay for the privilege of doing so? Especially a single player game. How far anyway? We're just over an hour, so maybe we'll get into the end. I don't know if it's a 1 hour or a 2 hour show. This suggests we're getting to the end.
Hello everyone.
Oh look, there he is.
Pleasure for all of us to be here to celebrate.
That's the dude who covered up sexual harassment in his own company.
Thank you to all Ubisoft teams.
I'm amazed he's still there.
Their talent, creativity, hard work is what makes all of us and all this possible. So,
Yves Guillemot gives off bad vibes.
to all our players, thank you.
He also looks like Wolfgang Puck,
Is our driving force.
which is just kind of funny.
Can't wait for you to get your hands on the amazing games you have seen today. So thank you for watching. Thank you. Thank you to all of you.
That's a really awkward end to the post. There wasn't a lot of energy there. And now everyone's sort of awkwardly standing on stage, not really sure what to do. Alright, are we done?
Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for the Ubisoft Forward post show for deeper looks at Assassin's Creed Shadows, Star Wars Outlaws, and The Division 2. Presented by Intel, the main PC partner for Assassin's Creed Shadows.
Ugh, do we have to?
Hello, my name is Thierry Dansereau, art director on Assassin's Creed
I
Shadows.
guess so.
And
Let's have a
I'm
wee
Sean
watch.
Benoit, game director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
We'll at least get through the
We're
Assassin's Creed
today
part.
to share details on our first gameplay walkthrough for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Torii Gate are really iconic in Japanese culture and also very striking visually. So when the players see them,
So we're getting some
you
dev
will
stuff.
know
I'm about to
there is
catch you.
something
Alright, catch you later,
interesting to
Blob
discover
Studios.
following that path.
Fucking abandoning
It can
me.
be secrets, it can be loot, targets, everything that fuel your progression.
At last.
We wanted to showcase one of the many castle towns that the game will have. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'll be exploring a dynamic and ever-changing open world, all of which is affected by dynamic seasons and weather system.
Like, it's kind of pretty, but it could be prettier. It's not Ghost of
The
Tsushima
wildlife is
pretty.
now more than ever part of the game ecosystem and biomes. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of the game wildlife will evolve and change colors through seasons, and the player will
You can
live
pet
with
the dog,
seasonal
though.
puppies, mostly in the springtime.
You are a friendly beast, are you not?
The goal is to have a more natural behaviors and awareness systems.
Samurai sir.
Man, there's something I kind of miss about like the OG Assassin's Creed.
Such beauty.
Actually, it was.
By suffering.
You're about to see Yasuke in action. In that sequence, Yasuke is going to find one of his targets.
Are we actually just rewatching this exact same bit but with developer commentary? Not necessarily I'm opposed to, but I don't really know if I want to watch the same, literally the same content again.
I told you, keep walking.
Let's see some combat now.
The notion of dynamism was also applied to our props that are, for most of them, breakable.
Yasuke is using a kanabo, so it's a big, massive weapon, slow but very impactful. It's the best weapon to break enemies' armor. It's also a good tactic to remove armor first because it reduces the time to deal with your opponents. You can see the yellow bar under the enemy. It represents the armor, and once it's broken, it's a lot easier to land hits and inflict damage.
I like how he nearly killed him before he even...
And defending charge up your adrenaline meter. Once it's full, you can spend all those resources to push back or knock down or inflict damages and even put the enemy vulnerable. One of the big combat novelty is the posture system. You can hold your attack and posture at any moment inside a combo. Those attacks inflict massive damage and can also branch into execution.
That's cool.
But of course, if you use those attacks, you expose yourself. So the key is to really master the timing and learning enemy behavior. In the end, your competency can give you an edge over your stats.
Persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village.
The players always have two weapons at the same time, so they can freely switch between both of them. You can see here Yasuke has the classic katana, and he's using one of his unique moves, the sheeted attack. Now you can concentrate on the target. You can
Man,
see
that slide along the ground was not great.
Looking at the target, you see he's a lot more reactive and defensive. If you're taking the posture like right now, he's also using one of his posture against you, so it creates really distance between the two fighters. The enemy reactivity really pushed the player to use all his tools, so the parry, you need to react, you need to read the enemy to find the best opening and land the posture attacks when it's best. Yasuke and Aoi have their own personal story and their own life. But once they allied, they cooperate to achieve the common objective.
Too slow.
It means you can also switch at any moment in the open world. Of course, not during the infiltration or when you're fighting, but otherwise the players can really choose the character they want.
Oh, nice.
At any time.
That is cool. I mean, that's you know, I'm glad that there aren't that many limits beyond once you've already locked into like a specific mission.
In this sequence, Yasuke is suggesting to use the spy network. It's a new system that we introduced in Assassin's Creed Shadow to support the Shinobi fantasy and help the player to find their objective. So you can send your spy to scout areas and spot your targets or the quest objective you have. Sometimes we have both characters in the cutscene where you can pick the one who answer or ask questions. At the end, you can also pick the character you want to continue.
Oh, the collector's edition reveal. Great.
Being more stealth oriented, or
this is going to be
a bit more focus on fight.
I wonder how much it's going to cost.
Don't worry.
I wonder if you even get the game with it.
Alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
From this point, we are now away inside the Fukujiyama Castle. Feudal Japanese castles are amazing playgrounds as they
I'll just
offer a
watch
lot
this.
of
I'm not going to watch the Outlaws bit.
them in a stealth way or rather in a fight oriented.
I'm genuinely interested in this. But
in the following sequence, you can see what's new in terms of parkour and stealth. First, our grappling hook.
I mean, I don't actually know what's going to be new here because I haven't played any in a while, so I don't know what's from previous games and what's completely new.
The grappling hook, as you can see now. We brought back the cover system to sneak and peek, so you can use your tool from there. You can also observe your surrounding. You can now use prone and crawl in tall grass, so you can hide, you can go under small openings, so it's really useful to sneak around.
You're mine now, Snake.
But one of the big novelties is the
This
dynamic
bit I thought was
perception
really
of the
silly.
enemies. They are affected by light and shadow. So here you can see now we can break the light and able to vanish and reduce the detection time. So it's a lot easier to quickly move undetected. The weapons of Nowhere are
I
great
guess
for
I understand it
combat,
from a
but
gameplay
also
point
for
of view.
stealth. Each weapon has a specific type of assassination. Like here with the Kusarigama, you can also assassinate your enemy, but at range.
It's kind of cool, but it also does look a little
Like a
silly.
shinobi with all the new animation we added to make her a lot more agile.
Like the thing I really liked in like the earlier Assassin's Creed games is you snuck up to someone, you assassinated someone, and the crowd wouldn't even realize it at first.
Self-focused shinobi who will use noise, light, and shadows to evade detection as enemies respond to their changing surroundings.
You dig himself a trench.
Naoe is currently making her way to reach her target. She's going through some elite samurai houses, and as she progresses, the player will see and discover other iconic areas of the castle, such as the Daimyo Quarter.
The grappling hook can be also used to grab enemy, which is very useful to move them quickly and dispose of them in the better spot. It's much more efficient than just carrying dead body, for example.
It's giving the player the option to decide if they want to kill or not.
We have a couple of abilities, we have gear, we have weapons that can bring down enemies until they are wake up by other people. Like you saw with the Kusarigama, the katana also have special assassination. You can stab people through shoji door and stay mostly silent. So depending on the weapon you have equipped, you have a different assassination.
Oh, so you actually, yeah, you have to manually equip it. That's gonna be really awkward if you forget to equip the right one, and then like and then you're trying to assassinate him through the door, and you accidentally just throw the fucking.
In interior, there are places to hide, but one of the cool one is the beam that you can use to grapple on the ceiling. It's really useful to not being spot, of course, but also wait for an opportunity to assassinate.
Which they didn't take. They could have fucking killed that guy. Also, isn't there a dead body in the room that Naoe just left?
Here we saw a sudden weather state change that triggered a thunderstorm.
The noise and the rain and the wind cover your footstep and also your action. The demo is in spring, but in winter the old pan will be frozen, so you can't use the same tactic. You will have to use prawn in deep snow or use the kunai to deal with the target at distance. Another cool shinobi trick you can see is Naoe using the breathing stick. With that, you can stay hidden underwater and wait for the perfect opportunity to assassinate or just sneak around. If you're detected, you can choose to escape to return to your stealth loop or go straight in combat. Naoe is choosing combat with the Kusarigama, a versatile weapon that can use the cycle in one hand and the weighted chain in the other, allowing some range and melee fight.
Yeah, I just don't like
depending on
that.
your attacks.
I feel like, you know, yeah, I know it's a balancing act. I do really miss the days when all you did was you parried and then you fucking one-tapped them.
Deadly. She doesn't have a strong armor like Yasuke, so it's a lot more risky when you fight multiple enemies at the same time. Anyway, in this case, she already achieved her objective. She killed the Daimyo, so all is fine. We just saw the infiltration at night with Naoe. You can also imagine the other option of taking Yasuke and breaking through the front door. Day, night, weather.
I feel like they could have
even
recorded the
season can affect
footage, and
challenges
you know that could have been
on
something
your
they could have shown us here, showing us the Yasuke approach, the same mission but with Yasuke.
Assassin's Creed Shadows will be launching on November 15th.
But I mean, we literally just watched what we saw already. This wasn't really a deep dive, really. Okay, I think that's. Oh, we should stick. Let's see the collector's edition then. Let's see what they got for us. Okay. Kind of. I'm not really that sold on that statue. Exclusive steelbook. Is that a digital copy of the game? Collector's art book. Suba's pretty cool. I do like world maps. I just remember the days when you used to get them. Oh, and like all the other cool stuff. Oh, look, skill points. Fuck yeah. Pay to win. Alright. We're not watching any more of that. We saw the announcements. That deep dive is just going to be some additional superficial information. And I've covered enough of this. So yeah, for anyone watching back these VODs, that's been the Summer Games Fest. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a fucking ride. I'm really glad that I was actually able to cover all of it, though. There were times where I was like, oh, am I actually going to be able to sit through and do all this? But I did it. And I'm happy I did. So until next time, I'll see you in the next whatever I do. Bye-bye.